Hi guys, this is part 3. My voice. It took me 6 hours to get that last video out. And I know the lighting's not that good, but I'm on the side of a freeway with a street light because I notice whenever I'm inside a city or close to any kind of house, people start to hover. Hold on, when the cars come by, you can't hear me. Hold on. These are witchcraft people and military. So it's about midnight, and the last video I made around 5 o'clock, 5:30, hiding on a hill. So they have a bunch of cars go by really fast, and they send some kind of, either they send witchcraft or like some kind of technology, because I noticed that I lose my train of thought, or my phone will shut down every time they go by. But the more powerful I get, and the more patient I am, the less they're able to do. So that's what they're doing. I've never had an actual notebook until now, or a pen, but I started seeing every time I would get one, somebody would distract me and bring me something that I really needed that they were keeping from me. So it would open up to the person, and then they would steal my pen and my paper, because then I was able to write down notes and remember what I was doing, because 90% of my day is spent running from these people and what they're doing. If I hide in the middle of nature, I've never had enough money to actually do that, because they've been stealing my money from PayPal. So it's not actually PayPal that's to blame here. PayPal didn't know what was happening to me. It's a group of criminals, thousands of them, that have been following me around my whole life and abusing me. And I finally figured it out. But because of my South Node in Pisces, I was so nice. I would try to heal these people instead of bring them to justice. Until they did this to my kids. I knew it was going to be hard, but I had to figure out what was going on. Before that, I would just try to protect them and work 2 jobs to keep them safe from their fathers, because their fathers were always abusive, because my mom would send certain people to me on purpose. They were witches, basically. But they were men. I don't really know what to call that. Anyways, they would act really, really nice in the beginning. They know everything about my personality. They know exactly how to win my trust and favor in the beginning, because these people know more about me than I do, like I said, because I was always so busy trying to protect my kids from my own mother. I'll get into the details of that and that past story another time. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about in this video is PayPal. And once I get these videos to PayPal and PayPal knows the fraud that's been going on, I'll get all my money that I haven't received. I don't receive my emails. My phone has been being hacked since 2015. When I was just, right before I came here, I was living in Runner Park with my son Matthew, who's 20, and my son Joshua, who's 16. I already knew I was in trouble. I tried to work a job for my boys to keep it. I worked a full-time job to keep things going. Back when the witchcraft started, this girl, Crystal, when my son was really low, my son Matthew and me, she swindled my son somehow, and her and then his father, who he'd never really been around because he was so abusive, and I left him when Matthew was 5 months, and I went to San Francisco by myself at 21 with my son, with no money to protect him. I fought for my kids the whole time. But it was all I was able to do, because I didn't really know the details of what was going on. And until I figured it out right now, I didn't know how they were stealing my money. And I was blaming some of the wrong people because I just didn't know. I just was throwing stuff out there because I was getting panicked because my daughter's being abused. And so is my other 2 sons. My older son by a succubus girlfriend, Crystal. She abused me and Matthew constantly, and Joshua. And Matthew would work at night for DoorDash, and I was working full-time during the day for a company called Floracal. During the few months I was there, it was, I don't know exactly how long I was there, because we were being tortured, basically. My mom's torturing my son Joshua. Crystal's torturing Matthew. And the rest of the world, or the thousands of criminals at least, are torturing me. I thought it was the whole world, but I definitely know it's not the children, the good children. There is, hold on, here comes the technology. The children, the animals, Mother Earth, anything to do with goodness, love, and Jesus and God and everything kind and wonderful. For real. I'm not talking about the Catholic Church. That's really a satanic cult that molests children. I'm talking about the pureness of real children are protecting me and my mission and my own children, because I am the Earth Mother, I'm the Empress, and I am here to nurture and love all children, not just mine. I love all children, okay? However, what was really hard for me was learning my Virgo North Node, which was being in the Earth realm, being grounded, paying attention to what I'm doing, calming down. What I noticed about these people that befriended me, that were already here before I got here, when I didn't even know why I came, my job ended. Somehow Crystal stole my business Visa debit card for my PayPal account. And I just now figured this out. She abused us one day. She woke me up even though I was working full time. Here we go. Even though I was working full time and trying to wake up at 3 a.m. to make videos, and then counseling my son at night after I get out of work, and all of my stuff would be in the car because he said that Crystal was freaking out and tormenting him. He would be so upset and I'd have to help him work. And then we didn't even know if we were gonna have a place to sleep, and Crystal never worked at all. She laid on the bed and we were just trying to appease her, hoping that we would have one good day. But nothing worked. She'd go get her hair and nails done. I was paying the bills. Matthew was paying the bills. Matthew's worked full time, and she totally has tormented him while I haven't been able to be there for him because God told me to come here. God told me to come here because Kauai is the womb, the mother of the planet. The planet was birthed out of Kauai. It's the wettest place on Earth. And everything here manifests very fast. And everything that's happening here happens in the whole world. It's like that. It's the womb. It's the creation center of the earth. And what I found out was going on here was the most corrupt thing I've ever seen. So that's why I'm here. But I didn't realize the only comments I was getting from YouTube were fake. They were all narcissists. I would get a couple good ones, or I would get some from my real subscribers, the people that really, the light workers, but it would be very random because their witchcraft was very powerful in the sense that they were constantly working on, they hacked my phone. Every phone I've had since 2015 has been hacked. So I see, what I see is people unsubscribing. I see my videos with certain amount of views, and then I see them with a different amount of views. So they mess with my head. They know all my weaknesses. They know all my triggers. I don't like loud noises and things tapping. I don't like pollution in cars. And I can feel the energy when they're passing zap me, and I can't think for a second. And I'm already have not slept in years, have not eaten my raw food diet, been running. Like I said, I could walk up to 50 miles a day. Right now, I walked really far. I'm just outside Elle Elle. Because if I go into town where the one outlet is, I'll get hovered by like 5, 6 women with dark black hair and men with black hair. I don't know. From the Philippines, Samoa, Marshall Islands. They were paid in the beginning through my twin, Daniel's money that he'd worked for. His wife, who scammed him, put a spell on him, and he couldn't feel energy like I could. Made him think I was a horrible person. But now I realize he's been looking for me this whole time. Daniel hasn't been able to find me, or I haven't been able to get his messages because they've been hacking my phone. So when I tried to contact him, he meant to contact me back, and he actually did, but I never got it because they've been controlling what I'm seeing on the news on my phone. They've been controlling everything, okay? I'm their main priority because I'm the Empress and I create with my energy. If I withdraw from the reptilian system, everyone does. And they're very aware of that. Okay, part 4 is coming up. My video is going to stop because there's no storage on this phone and the cars are stopping it. I can just tell. I'll make another video Part 5. See you soon.